at me, Mr. Zuckerberg. I'm 81 years old. I log into Facebook to check pictures of my grandchildren, not to be sold collagen cream and crypto coins by women using my face.
Your Honor, we take privacy and ad safety very seriously.
Save it. I reported the same fake ad 12 times. It's still there, with more likes than the U.S. Constitution.
We use machine learning to monitor and remove.
Then your machine needs to go back to school, and you're learning. It clearly skipped ethics.
We have teams reviewing violations every day.
Do those teams have eyes? Or just check marks and offshore logins?
We're improving detection.
No, you're improving targeting. The only thing Facebook detects well is when I whisper reading glasses in the kitchen.
That's just coincidence.
Coincidence? The same day I think about knee pain, I get 14 ads for joint gummies. You're not a platform. You're a psychic leech with a terms of service. But according to you, you told him early on that you were pregnant within the first couple of weeks. How does somebody know they're pregnant within the first couple of weeks of a relationship?
I found out I was pregnant in June 4th, 2016, which I have a picture of my pregnancy test with a date on it.
Listen to me carefully, brain trust. You acknowledge that you met him on May 26th. So if you were pregnant and it showed on June 4th that you were pregnant, not possible.
The doctor even confirmed it.
Oh, you could be pregnant. He's not the father. Mr. Weinstein, get over it. This is a very nice house. This is a very nice... So what?
It was a 6-night vacation. We spent the whole second day looking for an alternate accommodation.
I don't believe that, though, because I got a text that your wife accidentally...
Schneiderman.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shut up. You keep saying you're sorry. You can't control yourself. Are you on some kind of medication that you can't control yourself? No, I'm asking you a serious question. That's a serious question.
No,
you keep saying I'm sorry,
I didn't
and you keep talking.
When I could interject.
Never. Not unless I ask you a question.
I'm sorry. I'm not a lawyer. I went to law school.
Whatever you're taking, you're not taking enough.
You told me you're a lawyer.
I'd like to see the police report.
We didn't call the police.
Why not? Why not? Were you all drunk? Drugging?
No, ma'am, I was not drinking. No.
No.
They slept together, Your Honor.
Just a second. Listen to me.
Slept together.
Listen to me.
Okay.
I know my customers.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 50 years.
Okay.
50.
My apologies.
Very good.
You know how old she was when you started to date her?
Yes.
How old was she?
15.
And you were 23?
Yes, ma'am.
That's very dumb.
It's a lesson well learned.
Because in addition to everything else, it's a felony. Well, tell me about it, sir.
What do you want to know about it?
She was supposed to be spending the night with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And?
And?
She wasn't there?
She was not there.
So you went looking for her?
I went looking for her, yes.
Well, I'm making this very easy for you. What made you go here for blood tests, sir?
Because I started a new relationship, and I wanted to get tested. I wanted to make sure that, before I have an intimate relationship with anybody, that I do not have a problem.
Well, this is interesting, because this was just done in October.
Yes, ma'am, I have a new relationship.
I heard that already. You sound like a broken record.
Did you cut trees that were at the fence line?
I cut trees that were on my side of the fence.
Well, you can't do that.
Why can't I?
Because you've been put on notice from him that he put the fence in and he gave himself 8 inches. And you are not to cut the trees that were in that 8 inches because that was his property.
I don't believe him.
Well, then just a second. I don't care whether you believe him or not. If you're a neighbor and your neighbor tells you that, then you don't go and trim the trees at the fence line.
I want to ask you a couple of questions, so stand up here. You fell in love with her the way she was, right?
Yes.
Did you encourage her to have this second surgical procedure?
No, I did not.
Did you try to discourage her?
Yes, I did.
My kind of man. You said, I love you the way you are, honey, don't do it.
Yes, I did.
Probably should have listened to him.
No. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Perfect. You were engaged to be married. I mean,
that's just not true what she just said.
Exactly.
Yes, we did.
you know, I'm going to throw you both out because it's late in the day. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed with the world today. If you're going to talk to each other, I'm going to kiss you goodbye. Bird is going to escort you to the exit.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Perfect. You're suing her for destroying your iPhone in the washing machine?
Yes, Your Honor. I put my clean clothes in the basket. My phone was right on top. She stuffed it all into the washer and pressed hot, even though we never use hot.
I didn't see the phone. It's not my job to check every item she owns.
Do you normally do laundry with your eyes closed?
It was an honest mistake.
No, it wasn't. She says the phone was on top. Not inside, not hidden, on top. You didn't miss it. You ignored it.
She always leaves stuff everywhere.
You don't throw away someone's things just because they're messy. That's not cleaning. That's retaliation with fabric softener.
She even smiled when it came out soaking wet.
You don't destroy someone's property and call it a misunderstanding. That's not how adults live together. That's how teenage girls fight on TikTok. Roommates don't have to like each other, but they do owe each other basic respect. You had a choice. Take a breath, walk away, or hit start. You chose revenge in spin cycle. I want you to tell me how the stone got in that diamond.
It was from my ex-husband, who's now deceased, God rest his soul, and I took it from this diamond.
Can I see it?
Yeah. The other diamond is my mother's diamond.
And was that in 2011?
Yes. My daughter was the jeweler at the time.
It's a slightly large stone. So it came out of this ring.
Correct. Yes.
Put in this setting.
Yes, yes.
The setting.
The setting only.
Right. He didn't pay for the diamond. Do you understand?
No.
Well, I'm telling you, he didn't pay for the diamond.
I received the diamond 12 New Year's. I received the diamond. I'm in the middle of that.
Well, let him buy you his own diamond. This is her diamond. What do you do for a living?
So, I'm a
Don't think about it. It's not, you know, somebody said to me, what do you do for a living? I would say, I'm a lawyer. I'm a judge. Somebody said to Bird, what is he? He's in law enforcement. The answer wouldn't be, I don't understand. I really, I'm so old. I don't understand people who are 30 years old. They don't know what they do. Well, I do a little of this. I do a little of that. I use my mother's bank account. Live in the basement. Play the guitar.
That's the problem.
Finding myself. I'm a snowflake. Between August 22nd and October 28th, approximately how many of these calls did he make to your home?
A lot. I can't count how many times.
Until what date?
About the 5th, I asked him.
5th of what?
November, sorry.
Well,
the 5th of November.
these photographs he said he got on October 28th.
Those were done on October 31st. I asked him multiple times if he could just simply come and get all of it in one shot.
Just a second.
He would
What
not.
I'm asking you is, when was the last house call that he made prior?
November 5th.
Your Honor, there was no booty calls after that.
No, just a second.
I asked him. I was very nice about it. I was like,
okay. All right, I see.
didn't bother him while he got his stuff.
All
I just
right,
wanted
Miss
him to
Tierney.
take it all because, you know
Miss
what? I
Tierney.
need to move on.
Miss Tierney, listen.
I can't have this going back and forth.
Listen, it's not. Yeah, don't be stupid. I mean, try. 10 million people are watching you today. Do you still live with your mother?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you don't want her to be humiliated. So, yeah, don't be stupid. Mr. Clark, that would be your fault.
How is it my fault? Because it should be in there. But I guess what? I didn't get to read it, so I don't know if it's in there or not. You told me to read it. You want me to read that whole paper in 10 seconds? And then you asked for it back?
No, that's what you signed.
Oh, well, didn't you give it to me to read? Right?
But you signed it, sir.
But I read it earlier, and earlier it's not what you're saying that's on there.
Would you show
All
it to him
you're
again?
saying is that I'm suing him for just
Quiet.
video. Oh, go ahead.
Quiet.
Go ahead. Okay.
Don't sound foolish.
Oh,
If you
I'm not sounding
signed it.
foolish. Who's the real one sounding foolish? You talking about I read it. You wanted me to read it.
Mr. Clark, either you read this before you signed it.
I did read it, so why did you hand it to me if you wanted me to read it again?
Oh, well, I don't like your attitude.
I
Mr.
don't
Clark.
care.
Mr. Clark, I don't like your attitude.
Okay.
I think your attitude is disrespectful.
And you're not making
So
any
this
sense.
is-
You're telling me to read stuff and you read stuff in 10 seconds. What sense does that make? You want me to read stuff in 10 seconds?
So this is what I'm going to do.
Do what you do.
I am dismissing your case without
Yeah, because
prejudice.
you're a hater and you really are not intelligent at all.
In which you originally
Guess what,
filed.
baby girl? I really don't
We are
care.
done here. Where is her car?
In my driveway. To the side of my driveway.
Exposed to all the conditions. I just want to lay that out there right next to a
That's
carport.
where you parked it.
Just a second.
That's where she parked it. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm sorry. My bad, Your Honor.
Windows open.
The windows are up.
Pictures.
Out. Out. That way.
Which way?
I have a picture of the car that I took before I came here.
I don't care.
The windows are up.
I don't show it to her. I said I don't care. And she said to you nobody else was supposed to drive the car?
Yes.
And she said she didn't want any other kids in the car?
I don't know.
You don't know. Did she tell you she didn't want you to drive out of state?
Nope.
No. Did she tell you to be careful?
All the time.
Well, when she let you drive her car, what were the rules, if any, that she gave you?
There was not. I don't recall. Just be careful and don't hit nothing.
Well, that's good advice. Well, on what date did you hit something?
Maybe last. I don't recall.
Miss Hector, is she acting for me today, or is this what her attitude is?
This is it.
Then I wouldn't have let her have a car. Why did you let that
Thought
attitude
she was
have
more
a car?
responsible.
You mean when she was asking for the car? Because now she's acting like an idiot.
Right. When she was asking for the car, I didn't get none of this attitude.
I mean, did she ever give you this attitude, or is
No.
it just me?
Judge, it has to just be you.
Yeah, well, I have that effect on people sometimes. They get stupid. You know, they're smart outside, they come in here, and they leave their brains at the exit sign.
Right.
And what did you do as a result of the person who was taking care of your cat now for about 8 weeks?
Immediately tried to figure out how to get Luna back home.
Other than figuring out.
Erin had suggested that she would be able to bring Luna home to me in March. It was her suggestion in that conversation. And that's the only reason I didn't further try to get out there to get Luna.
Between January of 2018 and January of 2019, how many times did you communicate with the defendant?
Between January and January, a good 20 to 30 times interactions.
Between March of 2018 and August of 2018, how many times would you say you communicated?
I couldn't get in contact with her. She blocked
So the
me.
answer is
Zero.
Between August.
But I did contact her boyfriend, who I spoke with. Her boyfriend at the time.
Is the boyfriend here?
No, it was my ex.
Don't tell me what he said.
He assured me.
Not here, unless you have some communication with him that you have. Now
I do
take
not.
a look at it. Okie dokie. You pay $1,200 a month rent. You have currently 3 tenants who pay you, according to you, $300 a week.
Correct.
What I want to know is, are they therefore paying you $300 for 1 week a month, or $300 a week and they only work 1 week a year, or do they pay you $1,200 a month?
They are to pay me $300 per week, but if they want to pay up front, they can. But it's $300 per week.
You didn't answer me. I'm going to throw your case out in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't want to hear the backstory. I already know the backstory. I know the backstory. So, Child Protective Services didn't file a petition against you, but they have an open case.
No, it is closed.
Closed.
Oh, so you can go and get your children whenever
Yes.
you
Yes,
want.
my
So why
children-
don't you get a job and get your children?
I'm working on that.
Okay.
That's why I did
All
just
right.
get a job.
I'm done.
I did just get hired to do this.
I'm
I
done.
am getting the income.
Okay, very good.
As
I
far
got
as-
it. I got it.
Your Honor.
I got it. We're done. Thank you.
Wait, Your Honor. Do I have a counter?
We are done.
I have a countersuit.
I know you do. And I just said to you, we are done.
But I have a police report.
We are, I read your counterclaim. We are done.
What about my police report?
We are done.
This has been a Chuckling Koala production.